Okay, we're recording videos live, basically. What's up, guys? Welcome to my 600-pound life, most insane transformations.
So let's begin by talking about the now infamous Casey King, who looks like a
I
completely
don't know any of
different
these people.
person since appearing on the
I know
show.
the first guy.
When Casey was first introduced in early 2019,
Oh my.
he weighed in at over 700
Yeah,
pounds
yeah.
or 315 kilos while living an extremely sedentary lifestyle.
A normal day
Jesus.
for me, wake up around 12, figure
Whoa,
out something I'm gonna eat
dude.
immediately, TV
Wait,
video.
how do
Yeah,
people
bro
get like
almost-
this, man? You know what?
Bro almost literally got us a TOS strike right there. Without that, if that
Yeah.
towel just slipped away, it's over for us.
Dude, but
No more
I
streaming,
really,
boys.
I really feel bad for like you gotta have a terrible support system for this to actually happen, dude. The mom's gotta be horrible, dad's gotta be horrible, like everybody's gotta be horrible.
It was obvious that Casey was extremely disappointed with how his life had turned out.
I never would have thought at 34 I'd be living with my father, have no job, have no real money, and just be playing video games all day and eating.
Aware.
It became even worse after he was told
That's
by
gonna
a
be us.
doctor that he
No
had an
job.
express ticket toward the graveyard.
You're going to die unless something happens here. I think that you're on the road to immobility, and when that happens, I think it's going to be a very short course.
Casey was then advised that he could get weight loss surgery as long as he lost a couple of pounds beforehand, and while this initially resulted in a boatload of family drama, it wasn't long before Casey was making an effort to lose the required 60 pounds. He instead managed to lose 80 pounds, being approved for weight loss surgery in the
Jeez,
low
let's go.
600s,
Hey,
which
big
dropped
W.
even further
Positive.
in 2 weeks after completing the surgery.
588?
Yeah,
Down to 588.
yeah.
Let's
proud of
go,
I'm
bro.
super proud actually. It's pretty good.
You should
Giga
be.
Chat.
By the time the show
Now
had come
this
to an
is
end
what I
3
like to
months
see.
later, Casey was down to 525 pounds, and while this number was enough to impress his family, he was still determined to get lower,
My goal for next year is to be under 400. Ultimate dream, 250.
leading Casey to create
Bro.
his own YouTube channel on which he began to document his progress.
I just want to make these videos to let people know real quick how I'm doing because there's so many people that want constant updates or whatever. Almost down 250 pounds. I go to the gym 3 times a week to swim.
With every video,
Let's go,
Casey's
dude. You know, unironically, like YouTube is actually so motivating because like they'll roast the shit out of you, so you gotta be in shape, you know.
Yeah, I remember this guy was in like every like commentary channel in 2018, 2019 was doing like reaction videos to his TL. That's how I know about this. Like, I don't
Mhm.
watch TV. I just watch people react to TV now. That's kind of how it is.
Yeah, it's just I don't watch any videos. I watch all videos through XQC. That's what I like to do.
Yeah, I don't support any of the creators who watch the videos. Wait, no, wait, I can't roast this. It's what we're doing right now.
Bruh.
Wait a
face was
minute.
looking slimmer and slimmer, and by October 2019, only 10 months after the show had come to an end, he'd announced that he'd lost over 300 pounds.
We're under 400 now. We're 398 pounds. It's still a lot.
Go.
Like, I did a 5K, another one.
With this new weight helping him to land his first job
Oh.
in over 10 years.
Jeez, bro.
We are essential. We are employed. We now work for the great company of Home Depot.
By the end of 2020, Casey was wearing a double XL t-shirt as he was now under 300 pounds,
We got on the scale a couple days ago. It said
Wow.
290. That's the lowest we've ever seen.
which in combination with a front page Reddit post gave Casey the motivation to get even
Oh.
lower.
Somehow I made it to 262. I literally weigh less than a
Do you take the blue pill with the fat phobia, or do you take the red pill with the Giga Chad right here? Bruh.
Dude's actually like a complete like his face. He
Yeah,
just
he's
looks
got
like a
he's got the
totally
Giga
different
Chad,
kid.
bro. He's got the Giga Chad
Yeah,
jawline
he's-
right now.
I saw like he interviewed with Oompaville because like
Mm.
Oompaville made like a video on the TLC like reaction to
Oh,
that.
really? Oh.
And Casey's like, yo, I lost all the weight. So then like he came on and did a whole interview and stuff. It was really cool. That's why I know
Mm.
like this guy's transformation. Because like sadly with TLC, so many of the transformations are like it doesn't work out and then they die or something. Like it's really
Oh,
sad. But
boy.
this one's a W. This one's a big W.
Wait, so okay, this is gonna be completely brain dead. But TLC is a TV show or is it only YouTube show?
So it's a channel. It's a TV channel.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
the
So
learning channel.
They literally televise people just dying, basically. That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, they're basically just like they're farming fat people who are who have serious disabilities for money. But
Lovely.
it's good
Alright.
content to watch, unfortunately.
Third of what I
But some of them get better.
However,
They
was
try and make
Casey's
them get better. You
transformation
know?
as impressive as Christina Phillips, who holds the current record for the most weight lost as a result of the show. When
I've
Christina
never
first
seen her
appeared on
before, so I'm
600
excited.
Pound Life
Oh,
in
wow.
2014, she weighed in at 639 pounds.
22.
She explained that she hadn't left her house in over
Bro,
2
she's my age. Oh
years.
my
Doctor
God.
now advised her
Bruh.
that in order to be approved for surgery, she needed to lose 30 pounds in a month, yet she'd instead gained 17 pounds over this time period, for which
Damn.
she'd have a pretty stupid excuse. excuse.
Instead of hoping that you lost 30 pounds, you gained 17 pounds. What happened there?
I think it's mainly fluid because I did good once I got back.
It's not water. For that, you have to drink at least 300 gallons of water.
As a result of the games, Christina was put in hospital.
No, bro, you did her dirty right
No,
there.
no. She did drink 300 gallons of water. Just no one was paying attention. Whenever someone
Yeah.
looked away, gallon chugged.
Yeah. Dude, I've noticed like it's really hard to get somebody else to do like suppose if you have somebody in your life who's like fat and you like care about them and you want them to do exercise, it is impossibly hard to get them to do it. Like the only way you can do is do it yourself and be an example for them, but like other than that it's like so hard to get people to like change themselves. I know, man. Personal experience, pretty hard.
To be isolated from her family, yet her mother and husband snuck food in for her to eat, leading to a loss of only 4 pounds in the
What
next
the
month.
fuck?
and a
Wait.
pretty dismal
They snuck food
Yeah,
in
that's
for
what I call
her?
enabling, bro. That's what I call
That's
it. That's
cringe.
what's called enabling, dude.
That is cringe. They don't care about her, man.
food in for her to eat, leading to a loss of only 4 pounds in the next month, and a pretty dismal outlook on her potential to make a transformation. However, approximately 4 months after her original visit to Dr. Now, Christina began to commit to the diet, before returning to the practice with a whopping loss of 61 pounds, leading to her approval for
Let's
weight
go.
loss surgery. By month 7, Christina had lost an even more impressive
Whoa, I was
20
scared for the
pounds,
cat
with this
there.
milestone giving her the chance to
Yeah,
walk
cat,
again,
cat.
which is going to help dramatically
Cat's
with
seeing his
any
life
future
flash
losses.
before his
By
face.
month 11, Christina was down to 470 pounds, at which point she'd be able to go clothes shopping, and by the time Christina hit 390, she was even driving herself to her own Dr. Now appointments. 390 pounds would mark the end of her appearance on the show, however, it didn't mark the end of her weight loss journey. To keep accountable while off camera, Christina created a Facebook page as well as an Instagram, posting
Damn.
photos such as this one only 12 months after
Holy
Wow,
shit,
what?
what?
end. 4 months later,
No
she posted
shot,
another photo
dude.
showing that she'd
No
gotten down to
way. What the
185?
Oh
Dude was over
my
600.
god. That is impressive.
Dude, that is the best. I'm reading chat. Legendary cut. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like on TikTok, whenever there's like a random video of someone who's pretty big, everyone's
Hmm.
like, "Dude, the cut's gonna be crazy. Like, trust
Yeah.
the bulk."
Trust the bulk, yeah.
This was a legendary cut. Not gonna lie.
months after her episode had come to an end. 4 months later, she'd post another photo showing that she'd gotten down to a crazy 185 pounds or 83
Nuts,
kilos. And while
nuts.
this photo is over 8 years old now, Christina has managed to keep the weight off the entire time. Yet it was Diana who
Huge
showed
dub.
that another requirement for long-term weight loss is the acceptance that you are responsible for your own journey. When Diana weighed in at 620 pounds during her first appearance in 2017, she was so big that they had to call an ambulance just to get her into a hotel room.
A major effect of my
What
weight
the-
that I didn't really think about until I was on this road trip is my inability to get in and out of the van, much less the hotel.
Yet she was simultaneously loved by the audience for her unusual level of honesty. She's one of the better people I've seen on
Dude, honestly, like this is just proof that you can do anything if you like set your mind to it. Like imagine being like, getting to this point, everything seeming hopeless and you turn it around. God, I love these stories. Amazing.
the show. She knows her weight caused her serious health problems, and she only blames herself and not others. Diana's positive attitude helped her to accept Dr. Now's requirements for surgery.
My expectation would be in 1 month, you should be able to lose at least 50 pounds.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Which is followed by a staggering loss in the first month.
You lost like 44 pounds.
I know. I'm absolutely thrilled.
And while this wasn't enough to have her approved for surgery, she'd lose a further 64 pounds in the month that followed, meaning she'd lost 107 pounds or 50 kilograms before she even had the gastric bypass. After receiving the surgery, Diana was proud to announce that she was able to get into a car without paramedics.
I got here today not in an ambulance, but for the first time I rode in a van.
And after talking to a therapist about why she was overeating in the first place, Diana was able to change her habits permanently. After getting under 400 pounds, she'd go to the gym for the first time in 10 years, and by the time the
Planet
episode had
Fitness.
come to an end, Diana was down to 336 pounds. However, this was still only the beginning. Within a year, TLC confirmed on their Facebook page that Diana had gotten down below 200 pounds,
Yeah.
making her unrecognizable in comparison to
Wow, yeah.
Bruh,
nah.
However,
isn't
crazy.
Planet Fitness the one that kicks you out for like taking care of your health or like actually doing like proper reps or some shit?
I think it's just like definitely more of like a a more of a chill like intro gym, and they don't want like people. I don't know. It's just
Whatever.
Before and
actually.
afters, then it's almost impossible to go past Justin McSwain. When Justin first appeared on 600 Pound Life at a weight of 687 pounds, he couldn't even bear to look himself in the mirror, yet he'd also state that the only time he felt relief from the stresses of life was when he was consuming food.
So what I do to deal with that and make all that go away is I keep eating. Food keeps all the pain and misery away, so I never really stop. It's the only way I can deal with it all.
His depressing outlook on life led to the choice that he was going to make a change, yet reaching Dr. Now was almost impossible as he couldn't even fit into the car they rented. When they would eventually reach the surgeon, Justin was given 2 months to achieve a pretty daunting loss.
I want to see 100 pounds weight loss in that time. And I want you to start exercising for at least 30 minutes a day.
And while he couldn't quite lose 100 pounds in 2 months, he was approved for surgery with a loss of 92 pounds, which was followed by a further mind-blowing loss of 86 pounds while waiting to go under the knife. Yet this was apparently only the beginning, as within only months of the surgery, Justin was down to 395 pounds, earning him a dedicated YouTube upload given Dr. Now's astonishment.
That's almost loss of 200 pounds in a year. That's excellent. You're doing great.
Justin concluded the episode with 350 pounds of body weight and a tattoo to celebrate the journey, although it might have been this piece of artwork placed next to his fridge that motivated Justin to go even lower. He never gave out any weight numbers on Instagram, however photos such as this one posted months after the show went live made it clear that he was keeping up the grind. In January 2021,
Happiness in those eyes.
Justin showed the world that he had kept
What
the weight
the
off
flip?
by placing his
Whole new
entire
man, whole
body
new
in
life.
his old pants,
That's all I'm
with this
saying.
achievement giving him the chance to meet Diana and Christina, who we covered just prior. However, while it was somewhat obvious that Justin was determined to lose the weight from the get-go, the transformation made by Paula Jones was a little more surprising. Paula was the 600-pound life contestant who went semi-viral on YouTube for getting fast food after a half-hearted gym session.
Hey, a burrito after this is not bad though, right? Like, come on.
Well,
Still is.
if you're on a super strict, if you're trying to be in a okay, we're trying to be in a calorie surplus. Burrito is great. If you're trying to be in a calorie deficit, burrito might not be the move. You know what I mean?
We're burrito guys.
While this didn't
Burrito
portray
guys.
her as someone who was
I like
going to be
burritos.
successful
I
on
rock
the
with
show,
those.
this couldn't be further from the truth. When Paula weighed in at 539
not
pounds
the
during her
Coke,
first
not the
appearance, she'd explained that she was
Yeah,
entirely reliant on her kids, as her husband had died 1 year prior due to weight-related issues. Fearing that she was headed for a similar future, Paula made the decision to see Dr. Now. However, instead of losing the needed 30 pounds for surgery approval,
First base
she'd
stream,
instead
welcome.
gained 17 pounds, which was followed by nothing but poor excuses.
I don't know exactly. I mean, I know my legs are filled up with fluid right now.
However, after changing to a liquid diet and accepting the reality of her situation, Paula was able to lose 30 pounds and receive the surgery. However,
Epic.
even afterwards, her habits were far from ideal.
Even after having
Hey, there's barely anything on that plate.
there's
Surely
still
that's
some
fine.
things that I will indulge in.
Maybe that
This
was
in
an after
combination
photo
with
of
her
the plate.
infamous Christian McDonald's burrito led to a small loss of only 10 pounds in the month that followed her surgery.
You only lost 10 pounds. What are you eating now?
Mashed potatoes?
There's no protein in mashed potatoes.
No, there's not.
Your weight loss has not been significant.
However, apparently this conversation with Dr. Now wasn't much of a wake-up call, as she'd returned to the practice the following month by instead gaining weight.
Paula is a little bit concerning because she's not losing weight and she's telling me that she's almost eating nothing.
Desperate to make a significant loss before the end of the show, Paula decided to meet with a therapist, after which it was obvious that something had shifted in her mindset.
I don't think I'll be successful in losing weight if I don't deal with these inner emotions that have been buried.
Within 3 months, Paula had gone into overdrive, losing an incredible 180 pounds while stating,
I gotta say that right now my focus is probably better than it's ever been.
and it's safe to say that this motivation continued long after the episode had come to an end. When Paula created an Instagram account 2 years after her appearance, she began to use the hashtag #My200PoundLife on photos such as this one, explaining that she'd lost 2/3 of her body.
Surgiversary, damn. Alright, that's pretty sick, honestly. That's starting with a good
Killing
old happy video.